Hey folks, thank you for joining me. I just walked in Jack's and I'm getting ready to see if they'll fix me up a couple of plain biscuits, and we're going to test out some creamed honey. So stay with me. Let's get with it. This is Bill from Alabama Hot Sauce. That's alabamahotsauce.com on the web. I am here in my favorite place, which is Jack's Restaurant, about a mile from my house. I come up here every morning and I get what every Southerner has to start the day with, which is iced tea. And oftentimes I eat lunch here, and sometimes I get takeout dinner here. But tonight, we're going to talk about the only two things that are really important to a Southerner, and that is iced tea and fresh biscuits. And let me tell you, Jack's ought to be called Biscuitville because their biscuits are absolutely amazing. What I've got here today is I have two of my new products. As many of you know that have watched my videos, I'm on a research and development obsession with honey products. And I've developed 4 or 5 already that I have on the market that have been very well accepted. And today we're going to talk about creamed honey, or some people refer to it as whipped honey or spun honey. I call it creamed honey. Now first, creamed honey is 100% pure, local, natural honey. The only thing that makes it different is that I have used a process which was patented back in 1928 by Professor Dice. And that process allows honey to crystallize in a very, very controlled way. Now, I have other videos you can look at on my site that explain to you how this process works. Today, we're going to talk about how this process tastes. I have 2 versions of cream honey here. They are the Alabama Hot Sauce Hot Cream Honey and the Alabama Hot Sauce Original. Both of these are 100% honey, with the exception that the hot version of it, the honey was infused with capsaicin oil to give it a little bit of a bite, a little bit of a heat. Now, it's not exceptionally hot like many things I make. Almost anyone can eat it. I've never seen anyone yet say it's too hot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste these 2 honey products, original Alabama Hot Sauce Creamed Honey and hot Alabama Hot Sauce Creamed Honey, on these wonderful biscuits. All right, what I've got here in front of me is these wonderful biscuits, and I'm first going to open up the Alabama Hot Sauce Original Creamed Honey. Remember, this is pure honey that's been subjected to a process which makes it creamy smooth. And the first thing I want to show you is just how creamy smooth this is. This stuff is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like unlike anything I have ever seen in my life. Now, like all honey products, cream honey is responsive to temperature. I had this outside in my car all afternoon. It's rather chilly here in North Alabama today, so this stuff is thick. Anytime you get cream honey and you want it to be a little thinner, a little easier to use, you just simply run a little hot tap water in a bowl, set this down in it for 10 minutes, take it out and stir it up. So we're going to begin with this original version of this cream honey, and I'm going to take one of these fabulous Jack's biscuits. It's hard to even break them open. They fall apart. They're so good. And I'm going to put a big splash of this cream honey on it. Cream honey spreads like almost every other spreadable condiment. And now, I'm going to take a taste. Wow. This is delicious. Excuse me. Creamed honey tastes exactly like standard honey, with one difference. 100% of the honey in this jar is crystallized, but it's crystallized with crystals so small that you can't see them or feel them, but it is crystallized. So when you eat this and put this on your tongue, unlike runny honey, where all the taste and the sugar hits you immediately, with creamed honey, you have to wait a second for the honey crystals to melt, so the sensation of taste lasts much longer than it does if you were to eat a spoonful of regular honey. This feels very creamy in your mouth. It's actually an unbelievable feel and an unbelievable taste. Now, here I've got the hot version of it. This is simply the same creamed honey made through the crystal cutting process that I was used, followed the dice method, except it's had some capsaicin oil added to it. So, wow. Look at this. Gee whiz. This looks great. I'm going to take the other half of this biscuit. And I'm going to spread the creamed honey on it. Remember, the only difference is this honey has a touch of heat. And I'm going to try to do it without tearing this half of this biscuit completely up. And I go in for the taste. Wow. This is even better. This creamed honey has a small amount of capsaicin oil in it, but it's not enough to completely burn you up. You feel the tingling, burning sensation on your tongue, on the back of your mouth, but it's not at all like eating a hot pepper. But it is absolutely delicious. This stuff is out of this world. So folks, now we have creamed honey, the hot version in this hand. On this side, we've got the original version, which has no heat in it. Everybody could use either one of them. I can tell you there's not going to be anybody that objects to the small amount of heat that's in the hot version. As a matter of fact, I'll bet you that anyone who would buy these two would probably say they prefer the one with a little bit of pepper in it. So there we go. That's Alabama hot sauce, creamed honey, on Jack's wonderful biscuits. An amazing way to have breakfast, an amazing way to have an afternoon snack. And as a matter of fact, this combination is amazing all the time, anytime. So folks, thank you for joining me for this short video. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. That's very important to me because I take great pride in my YouTube channel, and having subscribers, more and more people getting my message, my videos, gives me pleasure, and I hope it does you. While you're at it, I would also appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. When you do that, I know that I'm headed in the right direction, that the content I'm making is the kind of content you want to see, and I can make more of it. By the way, if you don't like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs down. But please, leave a comment if you give me a thumbs down and tell me why you gave that thumbs down. And finally, folks, I want you to ring that bell. By ringing that bell, you're telling YouTube that, hey, I'm subscribed to this guy's channel. I like Alabama hot sauce videos, and I want you to notify me every time a new one comes out. Once again, folks, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I appreciate it a lot, and I will see you next time. Now, I'm going to try to get one of these Jack's employees to come over here and taste this stuff, because they usually like my sauces. Every now and then I'll give them one. Hey, guys, I need somebody over here to taste some honey. Come on, come on. Come on over here, brother. All right. We got the Jack's Chicken Master coming over here. Have a seat, brother.
All right.
What is your name?
My name is Justin.
This is Justin. I'm Phil. And we're going to give Justin a treat.
Yes, sir. All right.
Split one of them biscuits open, and you can test the one honey with the top and the other honey with the bottom.
Biscuits.
Justin,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing?
you're going to realize you've been doing biscuits wrong all your life. First, here's the original. Now you can just scoop it out with, use this spoon because that doesn't have any hot in it. You can just scoop it out with that. You might have to rake it on there with a knife because you get a lot of it. Just load it up there, brother. Look at that. Isn't that neat? What do you think of that? Isn't that weird?
It's different.
100% honey.
I like honey though. I like honey.
Well, if you like honey, you just get ready to be, you get ready to be amazed. Read that stuff out.
That's still right there. That's still right there.
All right, let's see what my man thinks.
See what we're talking about. All right.
Look at that middle camera when you bite it. We want to see that smile on that face, right? What do you think?
That's good right there. That's different.
That is different, isn't it?
What's good?
Tastes like honey, but the taste comes to you a little slower because where liquid honey, you put it in your mouth, all that sugar hits you all at once. With that, you got to wait for those little bitty crystals to dissolve.
It's like creamy peanut butter honey.
It's like creamy peanut butter honey.
It's like creamy peanut butter honey. I like peanut butter and I like honey. So
Hey, those two would be good together.
it's like
I hate I didn't bring a jar of peanut butter.
peanut butter jelly honey sandwich. Yeah.
It is good,
I like
isn't
this
it?
on peanut butter.
All right, you're gonna love this one more. But this one, this is the slightly hot version. It's not enough hot that you're gonna detect it, but it's not gonna burn, right?
I like hot honey. I like honey on my chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got liquid hot honey and regular honey. For chicken, that's the ticket, right? All right, this is so good.
I get a little extra this one.
Now, what you're gonna notice with this honey is the crystals are a little larger. That's because I had to put the capsaicin oil in it, and it had a chemical effect on it, which made the crystals grow a little larger. This is going to be the reaction we want, folks. This is going to be the real deal right here.
Crystal above the taste.
Are you getting hot yet? Just a little tingle on your tongue?
That's right there in the back of the throat, like right now. We're right now.
But nobody would object to that, would they?
They wouldn't though.
I don't think they would either.
Oh, if you ask, I like this one, dude. This will come with flavor. The heat is like subtle, real smart. Back to alright, man. We go.
Is the heat continuing to build a little bit?
Yeah, it's like.
Take a second bite of it. See if the second bite. See if it adds to it. I have a hard time judging heat on things because I eat so much hot stuff. I test hot sauce all day long. So I have a hard time judging heat.
Okay, there it is.
That got it in it.
There it is.
Yeah,
Right
it's going to accumulate because remember it's in that honey and it's sticking to your tongue, right? Unlike a pepper, where if you swallow it, all of it goes down. That's sticking to your tongue, so it's going to accumulate on the taste buds.
I feel the heat. It's right there in this. I feel it right there first, then it hits the
Folks, my man has tasted Alabama hot sauce original and Alabama hot sauce hot, creamed honey. There's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. We have been very successful selling this. And look in, he keeps going back for another bite, right? I think he likes it. I'm going to have to leave these folks some creamed honey so they can enjoy it in their downtime. Once again, folks, thank you.
Appreciate
On behalf of my friend right here,
you. Come back.
he's a beast. He's ready to go, right? He's ready to eat. Thank you very much.
It was nice meeting you.